Okay, this is the Chapter 3-3 video solution key. So if there's any of these answers that you got wrong and you're not sure why, then this video will help you with that, hopefully. And so find the problem or problems that you missed in the video and see if the explanation will help you. The key thing here is that you want to write the position numbers above your strings. So remember, the position numbers start with 0, and so you put the position numbers up there first, and that will help make things a lot easier. Now this variable here is a substring, or has the value of a substring right here. So so we're taking the owner variable here, and we're finding the substring of the string that's in there, which is Carrie Lechstein, and it's going from position 1 to position 3. So remember that a substring, the arguments in here, this is the first position, so position 1, which is right here, and then it's the 4 is one past the second position, or the last position. So it's at position 3. So it's going from 1 to 3. And so you notice that that gives you A, R, Y. And one way to check that is to go 4 minus 1 is 3, and that's what we have, is 3 have 3 letters. All right, so ARI is going to be the value of substring. All right, so then we go down here, company.length. Length now, what that does is that counts the number of characters in a string. It doesn't have anything to do with position, so you just basically count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 characters in here, and that's the length of the variable. Then as we move, oops, I forgot to do this. So then number 2, the substring company 1, 5 is going to be, so here's company is the variable, and we're going to go from 1 to 4. All right, we're going from 1 to 4. So we're going to start at 1 and then go, here's the 4 to 4. And so it's going to be LEEP. And then we go 5 minus 1, that's 4, and that's what we have. We have 4 characters. Okay, then let's take a look at the next one. Number 3 is owner substring 5.8 or 5.8, and so this is going to be the owner is the variable, and we're finding the substring from 5 to 7. And so we're going to go in here and we're going to go from 5 to 7. So it's LAK, and it's got to be a capital L because that's what it's going to pull. 8 minus 5 is 3, so we have 3 characters, which is correct. The next one is owner.length, and so that's again just counting the characters in this string that's in owner, and of course that's going to pull 13. And then if we go on to number 5, so substring 9. Now what that means, when it only has one argument inside the substring method, then that means we're gonna go from the 9th position to the end. So from 9 all the way to the end. And so we're going to go to the company variable, which is right here, find the position R, or 9, which starts here, and it goes all the way to the end. So RICA is the substring. And then we move on to number 6, owner.length. Now in this one, we have a division problem. Owner.length, length is always going to return a number, a numeric value, because it calculates the number of characters in a string. And of course owner.length we already did up here, and we came up with 13. And so what we're going to do then is we'll just replace this with 13. So really what's going on is we're taking 13 and dividing it by 2. And an int divided by an int has to be an int. So we do the calculator, which gives us 6.5, and then we drop the decimal because it has to be an int. So therefore 6 is the result of this. Okay, so now we're dealing with number 7. Substring, of course, is a variable call because there's no quotation marks around it, and so substring is calling the value of substring, which is array. So it returns the substring array. So what this is really printing is array is not a word. That's the answer. Down here we have owner.substring 810, which means we're going to go from 8 to 9. And so 10 minus 8 is 2. We should have 2 characters. And so we go to owner, and we take starting at 8 and we finish at 9. So it's ST. So that's these 2 letters or characters. And then we're going to concatenate. It's not addition because these are strings, not numbers. It's concatenating company.substring 25. So that's going to go from position 2 to position 4. And so we go to company and we go to position 2, and so E, and I go to position 4, so it's going to be E, E, P. Alright, so that concatenates becomes the word steep. Alright, let's go to 9. Write a substring method expression that extracts the requested string. And so here's how you can look at this. Is we want to get carry. Well, carry is right here. Now carry is in the variable owner. So that's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go owner and then dot substring, because we're going to pull a substring out of the string that's in owner. And so we want to then pull carry out. So carry is going to start at 0, at the position 0. So therefore we have the position 0. And then we want it to go to we want to extract all the way through the Y. Now remember, this last number, the last argument of a substring method, is one position further than the last character. And so this, we want to go 0, 4 because that is one position past the actual character that we want to pull out, last character that we want to pull out. So we're going to go 0, 4. And so that will pull out the word carry. Now if you subtract 4, you go 4 minus 0, that means there must be 4 characters in the substring. And in fact there are 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you can check it. Alright, and the last one then is America, and so America is of course in the company variable, and so right here, and so we are going to start with company dot substring because we're pulling the substring out of the string that's in company variable. And so we can see that America starts at position 6, and so we want to start with a 6. There it is. Now if you notice, America goes all the way to the end. So whenever you have to go all the way to the end, all you need is just one argument. You don't need two. So if you just put a 6, then the compiler knows to take from position 6 all the way to the end. And that's it.